So when do I get to take this thing off?
Well, the boys are asleep. Ross, Mark.
Ladies.
I have some great news.
You do? What?
Well, I didn't want to say anything over the phone, but Jim and I have decided to take a very important step in our relationship.
What, Beth? You asked her to marry him? Sweetie, I am so happy for you. Now, when's the date? When's it going to happen? Come on, tell me.
I didn't say that Jim proposed to me.
I'm sorry. Well, what was the step, then, that you took?
Jim asked me to move in with him.
You mean you and Lizzie?
Yes, me and Lizzie. I wouldn't move any place without my daughter, Mom.
I see. And where are you all planning to live?
At his place, for now.
His place.
It's just for a while until we figure everything out.
I see.
Okay. What?
I just think you're moving in with Jim is a really bad idea.
The press doesn't care how lucrative the Spaulding deal is. All they want to know is when you're getting married.
I'm not, Dax, I'm not.
The announcement was made because...
Made the announcement, Colonel.
Because the people need to believe the monarchy is alive and well.
I shall remarry. I shall provide my people with an heir. But this press conference today is about the Spaulding deal and the number of jobs it will create.
And what if they ask about the marriage?
I will sidestep any inquiries about any so-called marriage. Well, for one thing, because I don't have a bride, do I, Dax?
Our first outing in San Cristobal, and where are we? A press conference. You promised me white sandy beaches.
Oh, I think we agreed to compromise. A little work, a little pleasure.
Okay. But you better watch out, because I'm keeping score.
Well, Richard is announcing our deal to the world, honey. I think I have to be here. Besides, you're in a palace. Some women would be impressed.
Impressed? You've seen one palace, you've seen them all.
What is it exactly that you're upset about?
I told you, we talked about this. I really think this guy's using you. I think he's using this deal so he can get close to Reva, so he can cause trouble for them.
Oh, honey, if I believed that, do you think I'd be here? Stop worrying. Everything will be fine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Not too good.
Yeah, well, me neither. Kept waiting for you to come upstairs to bed with me.
Well, I took a walk. I wanted to talk to HB a bit.
Did Harlan have any words of wisdom?
He always does. I miss him. So much. And that older guy that was here last night, he reminds me a little bit of my daddy.
The way he kept talking about his marriage, and
yes.
In reality, he was
married to
delivering us the
Betty
message.
for 47 years. Some good, some bad. But since I've lost her, they all seem good. I miss the good years, Reva.
So do I, Bud.
You know, there's been a few times these last several weeks that I felt like leaving would be an easier thing to do.
But you didn't.
I thought about it. When I found out you were here with Richard in this room, in our place, I came pretty close.
So how come you didn't?
The thought of being without you seemed a whole lot worse than the hell I was going through.
I'm so sorry, Joshua. And if I could change things, If I could just go back and erase everything that happened.
You can't. Neither can I. You know, it's cold. I'm gonna go get some wood, get a fire going in here.
You know, I know why you're walking away from me like that. Because you're so crazy in love with me, it's eating you up alive.
I remember. Pretty strong words from a 16-year-old girl.
But they were as true then when I said them as they are right now. Not a bad thing, being crazy in love. I am. With you still. God knows we've been challenged our whole lives. And that we've had other people in our lives too, but we've never fallen out of love with each other, have we, Bud? So you can walk out that door and you can go get wood to build your fire. Or you can find another way to make this big, old, wonderful place of ours warm again.
That you were going to go out there and you were going to get the wood and you were going to build your damn fire.
I was thinking about it.
I know this has been a hard year for you, but it hasn't been a walk in the park for me either. Having to face a past that I didn't want to remember. And when I went down that path and it all came back to me, I couldn't stop the memories, you know, the life I had in San Cristobal and the child I had there.
And Richard. You know, I'm thinking that coming here to Cross Creek was not such a good idea. I think we should just
go and
yes.
pack up and just go.
Yes.
Well, no.
Reva, I know you want to get on with our lives, and you know what, I do too, but I don't want to do it here. Okay.
I'm not leaving.
Why?
Because I can still feel the way you touched me just a few minutes ago, and I can still taste your mouth on mine.
I don't want to be here.
Fine. You don't want to be here. Well, then why don't we just burn the damn place down?
Reva, don't.
No, I mean it, Joshua, because this place is just walls and a roof without us. I mean, we're the people who make this place. It's you and me,
please.
Joshua. It's you and me. That's what it is. Isn't that what you want?
Don't do that.
Isn't that what you want? You want to just destroy everything about my past. That's what you need, isn't it?
Not what I need!
I need you. It's what I've always needed. I need you.
I can't believe my first day out and you bring me back to the old ball and chain.
We could go somewhere else if you want.
No, I'm only kidding, sweetheart. I can't believe how happy I am to see this place, actually. After staying like those four walls of the firehouse all those doodah days. This looks like the entrance to St. Peter's.
What are you doing here?
I came to bust tables. What do you think?
Valley Medical call. They're shipping your special pillow that you wanted, you know?
Oh, good. What, is that my cue to go home and wait for it?
No, they're shipping it here. I'll bring it home.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Is it me, or did the temperature just drop about 50 degrees in here?
Buzz thinks he saw something he didn't see. That's all.
Now, I thought you liked Jim.
Strawberries?
Like Jim? Well, yes, I do. I like him very much.
Then what's the problem? Mom, we're not kids. We are two grown adults who have made a decision to move in together. It's not exactly a new concept. We're just going to try it out for a while and see if it works. No big deal.
It is a big deal when there are children involved. If it's just the two of you, I'd say fine, honey. But you both have young, impressionable daughters.
I know that.
You have to think of the effect of this on them. Now, your daughter, Lizzie, has had lots of changes lately, and they've been very hard on her. And think of Susan. My Lord, Susan's a teenager. What sort of message are you giving Susan?
What, that we love each other, that we want to be together, that we want to be a family?
A family? Have you even talked about marriage?
He lost his wife less than 2 years ago. So if this is all he can offer me right now, then I just have to accept that.
No, you don't. You don't.
But what do you want me to do, Mom? You want me to walk away? You want me to leave him? He's not ready to make that kind of commitment yet. He can't handle it.
I don't think Jim's the problem here. I think you are.
Jenny?
Hey! Oh, you're looking good.
So are you. Thank you so much for setting up that appointment with Earl.
I knew you'd get the job. Here, have a seat.
Okay.
Here is your outfit. What, not good?
Oh, no, it's great. It's great. Thank you. And I'll pay you back the second I get my first paycheck, okay?
So what happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
Well, the last I heard, you were engaged to some rich Mr. Perfect.
Oh, well, there was a really bad accident, and he was killed. Yeah, and it was very sudden.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Well, he left me his farm, and all his money is in trust funds for the kids. So, you know, there were bills, and I got behind, so
Here you are.
here I am.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. Wait, you can't stay for a little while?
No, I gotta go.
Okay, well, it was so good seeing you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I'll see you later at the club, I guess, right?
Yep.
I gotta save the farm. Gotta save the farm, right? Oh, I'm never gonna be able to do this. Hey, what are those? Oh, just Halloween rejects. So, hi. Hi. Last time I saw you, you were declaring your independence from Richard. How's it going?
Not good, actually. There don't seem to be a lot of jobs for an almost princess. And maybe I'm a little homesick.
For San Cristobal or Richard?
And why is it that every time I'm with you, you bring up Richard's name?
I don't.
Every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, now if you'll please take your seats right here. Thank you very much.
Oh, excuse me. Philip, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad both of you are here.
Me?
Especially you. I know you have a new baby at home, and you must have made a very special effort to be here, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate that. Now, if there's anything I can get you or do for you to make your stay more comfortable...
No, we're fine. Wonderful.
Well,
Thank
that's
you.
great. I'm really glad we're going to have a chance to get to know each other better. I've heard so many wonderful things about you.
Excuse me, Your Majesty, it's time.
Okay, perhaps we can talk after the press conference.
Oh, yes, if you would like.
I'd like that very much.
That's good, honey. You told him. Really put him in his place.
All right. So he's a little charming.
You feel better now?
Better? No. No, because this is a guy that no woman could resist. Well, almost no woman. I've missed this so much. Being close to you. Feeling your arms around me.
I've missed you too.
You're cold.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're cold.
No, really, I'm fine.
I have to go out, get some wood.
Okay.
Build you a fire. No, don't you go anywhere. You just, you stay put until I get a fire going and get this place warmed up.
It does look like that storm's moving in.
Well, I'll tell you what, here. Why don't you keep an eye on the Weather Channel? I'll be right back.
Careful.
More on the international front as we take you live to San Cristobal, where the reigning prince is about to address a nation which has suffered a serious economic downturn in the last few years.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. I have some very exciting news to share with you today. But first, I would like to address the subject of my brother Edmund. Yes, and I have recently met with Edmund, and I want to assure each and every one of you that there is nothing to fear. Edmund and I may differ on policy, but I assure you our primary concern is for you. And this brings me to the moment I've been waiting for. Great news to share with you. Spaulding Enterprises and San Cristobal have entered into an agreement. Together, we will build a factory that is going to provide thousands of new jobs and pave the way for our country's great future. Right now, I would like to introduce you to the man behind all of that, the president and CEO of Spaulding Enterprises, Mr. Philip Spaulding.
What about your pending nuptials?
My pending...
Are you really getting married?
Yes, that subject will be handled later. Right now, I'd like us to focus on the deal with Spaulding Enterprises and the
Is
importance
it
of
true
bringing
you're engaged to somebody in the U.S.?
such a large American corporation to San Cristobal.
There is speculation you might not be engaged at all.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, you know better than to speculate.
Then help us out, Your Highness.
Are you going to give the people what they want? A royal wedding?
These speculations that I might not be taking a bride are untrue. There will indeed be a royal wedding.
Yeah, you are. You are. Because you think that if you tell Jim what you really want, he'll show you the door.
And that's a delicate way of putting it.
But he won't, sweetie. He knows how lucky he'd be to have you. Any man would be lucky to have
And that's
you.
your completely unbiased opinion.
Look, I may be your mother, but I'm not blind. I mean, you're beautiful. You're so smart. Beth, you're very special.
I don't always feel that way.
I know you don't. But, honey, this is an unbiased opinion. Listen to me. At Spaulding, you're very respected. People still come up to me on the street and ask me about your artwork, you know? And look how you've helped Lizzie through such a terrible trauma. She's just blossoming now.
Mom, this doesn't really have anything to do with...
Honey, it does, because you've got to see yourself the way the world sees you.
Mom, I want to. I want to believe you. I just don't want to lose Jim. He's the best thing to happen to me since... Philip.
You know, I always thought that somehow, some way...
No, don't go there. It's not going to happen. Harley makes Philip happy, and I've grown to accept that.
You made him happier. I'm sorry. I know that what the real question here is, does Jim love you?
Yes,
And do you love him?
I do love him. And I want to marry him.
Then tell him that, honey. Tell him what you're feeling. You've got to tell him what you really want, and don't you dare settle for anything less.
Maybe you're right, Mom. Maybe you're right.
Mom, maybe I can put some ice in a towel. Would that help? I'll get some... The cramps, they're killing you again.
Oh, only when I breathe. Look, why don't you just tell me a story, something nice, you know, just happy. Make something up if you do.
I don't have to. The most amazing thing happened, Mom. It's incredible. You're not going to believe it. I know you're not.
Tell me.
No, I'll tell you. I was having this really serious talk with Ben.
Yeah.
About love. And he didn't think that he was capable of ever feeling really deep, true love. So I asked him how it would feel if I disappeared from his life. Forever. And you know what he said? He said, it would kill me. And he meant it. You know, Mom, he meant it. It was all there. And it was like I was looking at someone who was just showing love and feeling love for the first time. He's changing. Mom, he's going to be a good father. He's already being a good father to me.
It's thanks to you.
You think?
Yes, I know. You had that effect on people, sweetheart. You had that effect on Ben. You had that effect on me. You do that.
You know, do you ever think about that night? I mean, now that you found Ben, do you ever think about that night you were together?
Yeah. I think about it. It was a very special time we had together, and we made something very precious and very beautiful. You.
So you do think about it?
Of course I think about it. Yeah. Where are you going with this?
Nowhere. I was talking to Ben, and his relationship with Carmen, I'm telling you, it's not going to last that long.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. But it has nothing to do with me.
Of course it has something to do with you. Mom, you're my mother. Ben's my father. You care about him, don't you?
Yeah, I like Ben very much.
And he is crazy about you. I mean, just crazy. I mean, every time I meet him, he's always asking how you're doing, how's your therapy, is there anything that he can do for you? And you know what, he's not that bad to look at, if you know what I mean.
Don't do this.
What?
Don't do this.
I'm just telling you what a great guy he is.
You're telling me a lot more than that.
Me?
No, Miss Innocence, that little sweet innocent look. Yes, you. You're sitting here trying to get me and Ben together. Right?
Here you go. You know, I see the way you look at him, Cassie. And I don't blame you. I really don't. I still get caught up in my memories of Richard. In fact, it's hard for me to remember my life before him.
You never met him until you started working at the palace?
Once by accident at a charity event. He just said, how good of you to come, and that was it. I was in love. Just like that. Richard has a way about him, doesn't he? I mean, he can just look at you and make you feel like you're the most special, most wonderful woman in the world. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Oh, come on, Cassie. I'm sure you remember the first time you met Richard.
Okay, I do, but that's different.
How?
He came riding up the beach on a white stallion, okay? It's a little hard to forget something like that.
Oh, well, Richard doesn't need a white stallion to make an impression. I mean, every woman in San Cristobal dreamed of marrying him.
Well, you know what, Olivia? We come from two different worlds. Where you grew up, it was a possibility that a little girl could grow up and become a princess. I grew up in Chicago. I read about Prince Charming, but I knew he wasn't real. It was just a fairy tale.
Well, until now. Now you've met the real thing.
So, do you need a ride somewhere? My car is parked outside. No. Can you turn that up, please?
Sure. Calm down. I'll answer your questions one at a time. Yes, it is true. I will be remarrying soon.
Still don't know the name of your fiancée.
Is it Catherine or Reva Shane Lewis, as she's called in the States?
Oh, my God.
As you all well know, Mrs. Lewis is now a happily married woman living in America. As far as my fiancé's identity is concerned, I'm afraid I cannot reveal her identity at this time, out of respect for her privacy, but there will be an announcement made very soon.
Is she from San Cristobal?
Look, if there are any more questions about the Spaulding deal, I would be happy to answer
How long have you been seeing her?
Apparently not. No more questions about the Spaulding deal? Great.
How long have you known her?
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to terminate this press conference. Thank you very much for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you just exit right down there at the end of the courtyard, the door on your right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
I apologize for you having to witness such a spectacle. I didn't know this was going to happen.
Oh, please, don't apologize. It was very exciting. Actually, who's the lucky girl?
Well, you see, the thing is, I'm not sure. It could be anybody right now.
Anybody?
Yes, that's right. I had to make that announcement. I was forced to. I had to restore the faith in the monarchy. You know, let them know that the royal family is stable, provide an heir, all that.
Excuse me, Your Highness, a moment, please.
Will you excuse me?
I cannot believe that. I can't believe that someone would marry a woman he doesn't know or love just to produce an heir.
Well, I don't care who Richard marries. Or why. Doesn't concern me.
But it concerns... Okay, it doesn't concern me, but I'm concerned. Because 3 women that I think are terrific, that I really like, Olivia, Cassie, and Reva, are all hung up on this Prince Charming. And I've got to tell you, as a woman, I can understand why. Did you know Richard was getting married?
No.
Well, I guess he was having some secret affairs.
No. It's hard for royalty to keep a secret like that.
Well, You must have heard something. There must have been some rumor.
No, Cassie, nothing. Well, who could it be? I don't know. But I'm gonna find out.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Colonel Dax speaking.
Dax, it's Olivia Spencer calling from the United States. May I speak to Richard, please?
I'm sorry, he's busy right now, Miss Spencer. Is there anything I can do for you?
I saw the press conference. It's quite a surprise. Do I know his fiancée?
If you get over here as quickly as you can, perhaps you could be his fiancée.
It doesn't matter who he's marrying, because he doesn't matter. Josh is my husband. He's my boy.
What a nightmare. Couldn't get the shed open.
Reva? Are you okay?
You know, honey, I care about Ben, I really do. But, and I'm really glad that you two are getting close. But it's just not gonna happen between us.
Why not?
Because he's not my kind of guy.
What are you talking about? Ben, he's rich, and he is the most handsome man in this whole town.
Yes, and he's mysterious and dangerous and unpredictable and all those good things.
So?
So? Maybe if I was younger, okay, I'd want a bad boy. I just want somebody that I can be comfortable with. I want a nice guy.
Like Buzz?
Somebody that I can, you know, play cards with and go to yard sales with and who likes cooking and just sitting around watching TV sometimes.
You mean Buzz?
Yes, like Buzz, okay?
Okay. You really love him, don't you? But it's been a little rocky lately.
You could say that. You know, first I got all mad at him because of the way he switched the DNA results from Ben. And now he's all bent out of shape because he thinks I have a thing going on with Ben.
So, make it better.
I don't know how.
Yes, you do. You can melt that iceberg over there. Look, ooh, especially he's so desperate to be melted. Look at him.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I know you're terribly busy wiping that counter down for the past 20 minutes, but, I have to talk to you. If you don't mind. I want a new contract.
Contract?
Yes, contract, you know, like we had before. So, why don't you get a pen and a piece of paper and we can start writing this out. I, Selena Davis. Hereby promise that I will always be grateful to Buzz Cooper for everything he's done.
Look, you don't have...
Quiet. This is my contract. And I, Buzz Cooper, promise that I will not get all jealous when Selena Davis talks to Ben Warren or any other guy. Yes, jealous. Because I, Selena Davis, I'm crazy in love with Buzz Cooper. And no one else.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
Well, I think this is finally clean, so I think we can get out of here and really make up.
Okay.
Really?
Where are you going? I'm going home. I'm going back to San Cristobal.
Why?
Well, let's just say that I have an opportunity to make my fairy tale come true. Give...
Not exactly how I thought my fairy tale was going to end.
Thank you both so much for coming, and I'll no doubt be seeing you very soon.
I hope so, Prince Richard. And good luck with your wife's search. I hope you find whatever
Richard,
it is.
we will see you before we go.
Thank you, Philip.
Ready? Yeah, let's go.
I was going to be friendly
Right.
and nice. What, now you're going to start lecturing me on how I should be?
Oh, that depends on your next response.
Meaning what?
Let's go back to our room and talk about it.
I knew you were going to say that. Don't give up on love. It'll happen for you.
Well, I wish that were true. Somehow I think those days are over for me. But thank you for your kindness, Cassie.
Well, I meant what I said earlier. I really hope you find the happiness you deserve.
Well, I wish the same for you, Cassie.
I'm just sorry it had to end this way.
Come here, sit down. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just missed you. That's all.